So, Liz, are you ready for the holidays?
I was born ready, Darcy. I love the holiday season. It's so much fun.
I'm really looking forward to it this year. I actually decorated the house and everything before Thanksgiving, which I've never done. And it's a lot of work too, right? So it can stay up for a while.
Yeah, and you can enjoy it more.
So, what about shopping? Have you gotten your shopping done? Have you started?
I'm close. I started, and I have so much fun shopping. So
And sometimes like you'll look at something, right? You got a coffee mug, you turn it over, made in China. A little disappointing. So we want to be able to help people buy American, buy Union, and it's not that hard, right?
it's easier than you think. It really is.
For the New York State AFL-CIO, I'm Darcy Wells, and this is Union Strong.
We are Union
Strong.
Union Strong.
We are
Union Strong.
We are Union Strong.
Union Strong.
Union Strong.
Union Strong. Union Strong.
Union Strong.
It turns out 76% of consumers prefer to buy American-made products, and according to a recent Gallup poll, U.S. approval of unions is at its highest point in decades. With that in mind, and with the holiday season upon us, we've dedicated this podcast to helping you not only buy American, but buy union-made gifts, food, and drinks. So you want to shop American made? Well, I have just the person who can help you do that. With me today on the podcast is Elizabeth Brotherton Bunch, who's the Senior Vice President of Communications for the Alliance for American Manufacturing. Elizabeth, welcome to the program.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here with you guys.
Well, the great news is that we're finding out that Americans really do want to buy American-made products. So can you talk about that a little bit? How do we know this?
So the Alliance for American Manufacturing, we are a nonprofit, nonpartisan organization. We're based in Washington, D.C., and we are a partnership between the United Steelworkers and a number of leading manufacturers. And our mission is really to promote American manufacturing. And we do that through policymaking, but we also do that, to get to your question, we do that through promoting American-made products. We find sort of anecdotally that consumers really like buying American-made and are always looking for American-made products. And every year we put out a holiday gift guide that includes gift ideas. And ahead of the gift guide this year, we did a poll with Morning Consult to just kind of see, is our hunch right? Do Americans want to buy American-made products? And the answer, I think, is a resounding yes. 76% of those polled said that they prefer to buy American-made during the holidays. And one of the most exciting things about the findings of that survey was that it was really across generational lines. So everyone from baby boomers down to Gen Z had really strong support for American-made products. So to answer your question, yes, I think Americans do want to buy made in America items this time of year.
And do they explain why? I mean, it's nice to know that if they do this, they're going to be creating jobs, they're going to be supporting workers. But is it the quality? Is it the fact that they're creating jobs? What is their reasoning?
So the number one thing that those that we surveyed cited was helping the economy and helping the local economy. I think that Americans sort of get that when you buy a product that's made in your community, that money is reinvested back into community. So that was the number one thing they cited. They also cited job creation. They want to, support local jobs, and they also want to support local small businesses. I think that Americans really understand that, your money goes a lot farther if you invest it into a local small business, if you invest it, in a local store, versus, just going to a big box store or buying something off of Amazon, and it sort of goes to the big corporate conglomerate. They really get that your money can go a little bit further when you support local.
And then when you released this holiday guide, you had a press conference recently?
We're here to unveil the 2022 Alliance for American Manufacturing Holiday Gift Guide, which you can find on our website.
Yeah, so we released the gift guide on November 17th. So we did it sort of ahead of that big shopping week where you have Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday. So we did it ahead of that. We did it in Washington, D.C. Senator Tammy Baldwin, who is a Democrat from Wisconsin, she joined us Senator Baldwin is a big supporter of Made in America and Buy America. And she came and talked about a piece of legislation she has called the Cool Act, which would require online retailers to display country of origin labeling on their products, like any brick and mortar store would. So when you go into a Target, you turn over an item, it always says where it's made. But when retailers sell online, they don't have to do that. So it's kind of an unfair, thing that they have going. So Senator Baldwin has a bill that would correct that. Roxanne Brown from the United Steelworkers also joined us.
American industry is second to none. The products that are made here are second to none. And the people who are making these products, whether it's, big companies or small, independent companies, are doing amazing things. And it's something that we should all be so proud of.
She talked a lot about, products that are made locally and made by union members, which was exciting to have her on board. And we also had a number of the products on the guide this year on display, everything from, big toys to bath products to we had some kitchenware. So it was exciting to get to see that stuff in person.
And the range of products, right? Everything from, because I heard her talking from the Steelworkers, Roxanne, she's talking about Goodyear tires and chapstick is on the list, right? So what are some of the other products that people can buy knowing they're made in America?
Yeah, so we worked really hard. This is the 9th year we're putting the guide together, and we always work really hard to make sure we have a range of stuff. That way, whatever you're looking for, we think you can find something. So we have a lot of toys on the list this year. Simply 3 is one of the companies that we feature. They're an Ohio manufacturer. It was started by the same guy who founded Little Tykes, which if you've had kids or you have grandkids, they make the Cozy Coupe cars, the little red cars with the yellow roof. Yeah. So he has a new company called Simply 3, and they have a number of toys for kids. So they're on the list this year. We also have some clothing manufacturers on the list. We have shoes on the list. We have, pots and pans on the list. We have, I'm trying to think, we have lots of beauty products on the list. We have some sports, recreational equipment, things like tents. And then, we try to include stocking stuffers. So like you said, Chapstick makes a great stocking stuffer. It's made in Richmond, Virginia by Steelworkers. And so, we have a whole bunch of products on there. We have over 120 from all 50 states, DC, and Puerto Rico. So quite a range. We like to say there's something for everyone on your gift giving list.
So do you have a favorite?
Oh boy. We don't like to pick favorites. But I can tell you one thing that I'm getting for my kids. I have a 7-year-old and a 4-year-old. And so, that 2-week stretch when we're out of school is, always trying to find something to do. And one of the things we have on the list this year is Make a Fort, which is a company out of Kansas. And it's exactly how it sounds. It's a bunch of cardboard with tools that can help kids make their own cardboard forts. And so the idea is they can build them and take them down and build them again. So it's a really sort of ingenious company. They have a lot of products under $100. So it's pretty affordable, as far as big Christmas gift go. So I really, again, with having little kids in my house, I think that one's going to be on the list for us this year.
And I saw you demonstrating that raceway from the one company. Was it Simplay?
Yeah, that was Simply 3. They have a really cool raceway. You kind of put the cars at the top and let them go and see who kind of gets down quicker. They also have a lot of gifts. My kids are a little too big for it, but they have a lot of gifts for toddlers where, they have like a little seesaw, which is really cool. They have water tables. If you have little kids who like to go splash around the water tables, I check those out as well. They're all made by workers in Ohio. So a good local company there.
And I know like you said, it's broken down by state. So we're here in New York State. If people wanted the New York products, you've got those listed out as well. So where can we direct people to find the guide?
So you go to our website. It's www.americanmanufacturing.org, and it's right on the homepage. You can find it right there. And if there's nothing on the list you can find, we also link to our past gift guides, and we also have a Made in America directory on our site. So, we like to give people as many resources as we can to help them find American-made products.
Well, Elizabeth, thank you very much for joining us. What a great way to support workers, to buy American, to create jobs. This is all very helpful, and we appreciate your time in sharing this with us today.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me on.
Joining me on the podcast now is Liz O'Neill, the Communications and Campaigns Coordinator here at the New York State AFL-CIO. Liz, thank you for joining me. Well, that was great what Elizabeth just ran down for us. So many products and so easy to find everything that's made in America.
Yeah, they really have a great resource there.
And as she mentioned, they team up with the steel workers, and they, it takes a lot of time to go through those and verify them all. But we just want to reassure people that, you can go to their website and you can find that information. I know we'll include that as well in our show notes.
Yes, that will be in the show notes.
So beyond that, what about union made? And I know you're familiar with that and helping people with those lists because you're always posting them on social media.
Yeah, we do a lot of posts on social media for various holidays and events throughout the year about where you can get union-made food items. And the National AFL-CIO has a really great resource on their website. It's aflcio.org/Made in America. We'll put that link in the show notes also. And they have it broken down really well by the holidays and, if you need something for a barbecue or for the Super Bowl. It's broken out and organized really well. So highlighted up on that page now, there's holiday gifts, there's Hanukkah supplies, there's New Year's supplies. So it's a great resource for this time of year.
Can you give us an idea of some of the things people will see on that list?
Yeah, so there's some great games that are union made. Barrel of Monkeys, Game of Life, Monopoly is always a good one. Those are all union made. If you're partying around the holidays, you want to make some good cocktails. Bacardi is union made. Jim Beam, Pinnacle Vodka. So there are some big names that are union made.
So that makes it really easy. You've got we'll have the website for all the American-made products, and then you'll have a link for the union-made products, which is all in one location. So there you go. People can't go wrong, right?
Right. One-stop shopping for all of your, needs this time of year.
And there's still time.
There's still time. There's still time.
Thanks, Liz.
Thanks, Darcy.
This has been a production of the New York State AFL-CIO. Our president is Mario Salento. Our secretary-treasurer is Terry Melvin. We're a federation of 3,000 unions representing 2.5 million union members, retirees, and their families, with one goal: to raise the standard of living and quality of life of all working people. We keep New York State unions strong by fighting for better wages, better benefits, and better working conditions. For more information on the labor movement in New York, visit nysaflcio.org. Until next time, stay union and stay strong.